And welcome back to Let's Put Fever Goo. In ages still. Don't know why I was doing that. So. And we're still not really making money. That much anyway. But I think it's time to try and get a railway in between Nonsley and Omsk up here. I'm mispronouncing that, but no one's business. None of these ships are helping me make money yet. The odd ones are the only ones that won't make money. And I still need to get more boats onto that one just to get the money coming in. But for now, we're going to have to take more money out on the loan. And we straight away borrow 500 and it goes straight in the bin anyway. And that's as much as we can iron out of the bank. So, yeah. I'll do little joining bits. You're not going to do that, are you? I'm not going to have enough money to do that. I ain't going to have money to do that. Perhaps we won't be doing that because we don't have enough money. And I haven't got enough money now to go and pay that loan back. So, for a little quick nip of money, this will have to now most likely stay in as well. We're going to have to scoot along here with a road to join these two towns. Oh well, it's this. So they can now be joint. What I might even do is like, just so it's a shortcut past the steel factory here, so up all the way up to there. And do that. I'm using the bus stop, but the bus and tram stops that are already in, without extending them, this will just make sure I get there. And this should only be a temporary. You can use both sides if needed. So lucky enough they are using that. I have no idea why the lines are doing what they're doing. But there, no, anyway. So this will be pretty much bus through Ohms. SK to Neil Station. So annoyingly, I have to put the all the way down here, but there. So it can only carry 3 people. So at least I'm going to say 4, and hopefully that will, not you. Just put those out on the wrong depth line. 2, 3, 4. Up here. You. And they can stay as their default colour. For now we don't have enough money to upgrade that. And we definitely don't have enough money to buy a ship. So, I'm at a little loss at the moment. Down to that reason. So we need to try and work out where we can make a little bit of money somewhere. As well. Because we are obviously delivering to those 2 towns and they're both got connections. quite potentially we could do that, but there's no road connection. There's no road connection there. You both want fuel, but I haven't got enough money to dump anything onto that. You're a contained island. Once again, that's a contained island, pretty much. So unless I join up town from A to B with whatever they need, i.e. cargo or passenger somewhere, that's in a close proximity to each other, that could probably do with being a good bus route. Potentially this could be. And that could be. Then that could actually also eventually have a dock somewhere built into there, which can eventually get people to here as well. We need to look and try and make money somewhere. If I remember rightly, if I do, that ownership is a no thank you onto any of that. So that's straight away, I'm not owning the road, which is a good thing. So, any of these do I know? Which is a good thing because I don't want to cut back and pay the money out for that. What is the rating is actually quite nice on that, and once again, to be fairness, that's actually quite a decent show. I haven't even got enough to put a depot in very much. So where can I put that without it being in the way of everything down there? So we're just going to connect up one other town as well while we're at it to other towns, just so it actually means that at some point they will do stuff. They are literally called the same streets. They're named the streets are exactly the same. Potentially these might actually stay in, but they won't get any cat pick probably after alloys being into them anyway. HI to Whoopam. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully 2 will go one way and 2 will go the other. So we're now at pretty much no money until we make money. So they can come out and go on their respective bus line. People are using the buses, which is a good thing. One goes one way, one goes the other way, but at least one empties out when it gets there and one fills up. And obviously I'm guessing those two have literally just come from the one way. And obviously that will eventually get people going on it as well. Once they figure out they can actually go to different towns. Which hopefully shouldn't be that far off. It's a long trip, but yeah. Reason why I haven't done that bit there is literally because there's a mountain there. Obviously eventually up here we'll hopefully get someone coming up here as well to use it. I hope. We're not actually moving time still because I've still got it paused. So we're sticking with what we've got vehicle wise still. and eventually I should be able to actually afford multiple vehicles. And in theory, if I don't now start getting around, not paying anything, paying for new vehicles, I should in theory be able to pay that loan off. In theory. Oil should be the equivalent answer to that. Because in theory, this should now more or less double its paying on the line. Anyway. So that does make 8k, so it should make quite a decent 80k, 800k, so it should hopefully get us somewhere. Don't know if I can change the thing to pounds. I don't know what I've got on performance still. They should have in theory fixed that interface. Is it on here? Full distance, force electric tons. No, they don't. To be honest, I suppose at the early game I don't actually have to worry about. I should be able to have the game on before on quality. Let's have quality for it. So it's all a bit different. Let's have quality. May have to go back a bit lax. So yeah. Watch the stand bank. Straight to the bottom of the ship, why don't you? So that should get us back into profitability a little bit more, which it doesn't. We are now anyway, which is a good thing. So I don't know where that money's just come from. I deliver it there, like most likely. Then in theory, that should get us up some money. 43 there. Right, that's good news. Financial, repay. So if I can now pay that loan off, that's a decent one, that. So road and water are doing us good now. In theory, that should now get us up to 70, or at least half of 70. So that should do us a good one. Well, you can't hit. Because obviously at the moment all it's doing is it's going straight to there and straight into town because it's not delivering a bit anywhere. We are actually close to breaking even, I think. These are going to need waypoints at some point. How much do I have to pay for a waypoint? Yes. So I put them up here so it gets them bank. Same with over here when they cross over the bank that's up here. And quite potentially I might have to do one going back that way around. And if it to deliver here, it will probably have to go that way around anyway. It'll probably sail that way around anyway. Because I don't actually think that flungs anything out of the depot. Out at all, to be honest. That's a good one. Because that gets enough to be used for each rotation. You're almost in. Long enough off. Well, that's us in their money again. After a while paying this loan off, because how much is the loan interest? 67. So if we end up getting that, we should get enough to actually eventually help us. So yeah. Literally, it is now the waiting game until we get enough money to do anything. AKA get more ships onto this route. Because that will be the big one. Then eventually get this ship also, hopefully, delivering down here. But that's going to need to be configured into the cargo port, which costs a lot of money. And at the same time get that then upgraded. Or get the railway in to deliver the cargo. Then actually, no, it wouldn't work because that would fill the tankers up before they could get to the hole. So that would not work actually. So it would have to be a point to point there, then a point to point out that way to over the oil well up there, unless I use a different oil well. That one gets a different one, which could be all the way up. No, that won't work because it'd need to go to a refinery first. On there. I take it you've picked up what was left. So that needs more and more. I'm going to try not to take a loan out to pay for new shit. As much as I want to take a loan out, I'm going to try not to. So are people wanting to travel up there, you see? So people do want to travel up Donskirk, but no one. People actually are travelling south, which is also a good thing. So that will start a good joint to get people to travel. And there's already a load of people that are, to be honest, sick and tired of being here. That was and vice versa. So that will help out in the future. Because how much is we are making money according to that one at the moment, so because the loan's 9 grand total, it's minus 9 grand. Ouch. Everything's making money though, Steve Langdon. Because we're not making any investments. What are you doing? I suppose there's one way to split them up, I suppose. Potentially, I think that's going to need a bit more of a. That's going to need it extended at some point. Because that can just about handle the number of oil that's coming in. This is when actually I could ultimately do that extension down here, get that to do oil, fuel me, and actually get this town growing. That could be the other idea that I might do. Have once we can. Someone's just made a little. So yeah. So if I can try and get the goods up a little bit more, how much they're delivering, that should hopefully do a good one as well. Because to be fair, I could eventually get that, come down here, that go on the ship that is primarily going to that and have it delivered down here as well. Whatever it is there, then go back to there to pick up and go to there. But so that money is now starting to get much more close to being in quite a healthy situation. Scan the boat down there. So obviously the only time we make money is when they get anywhere, which takes an age. So you the food ship then? You're not zero passenger ship. And the food one is just docking. Bangkok wants some food now, isn't it? Or that no, is that another food or some part? I don't. No idea. I can't even find Bangkok. I don't know. So it might be that, or no, it won't be that because that's not near Bangkok. It might be that. No, that's Baku. So in theory, we might actually be able to get another boat on this at some point, very soon. Or yeah. 85, no. In theory, that should be the last payment before they get there. Because we are making money, which is a perfect thing. Obviously, this is doing us quite handy. Quite a decent ship it is. There is the food shipment. There's not space back in it. I wish the boats were quicker. Yeah, I don't care that somewhere's closing now. Because where is it up there? Yeah, you're on an island on your own. It's actually a nice little place, but in fact, they'll probably end up punking another industry on the island very quickly afterwards. Knowing the game. We haven't got the money anyway to save it. Because it is really expensive. Yeah, man. This would take an age if I didn't have it fast forward. Oh yeah, smash the bottom of the boat. Well, until we get, in theory, modern boats, they might actually redo that line around that, go around those bits. Can we get that just about money still? I'm going to slow it down. Because even a passenger boat's going to put us into profit at the moment. Because what we do have is making money until they start going, we need our maintenance have just gone sky high. Pause. Because where's the other fuel ship? It is here. And in theory, by the time that gets there, that should be a gap of decent. Not you. On onto you. Good going. How much did I say that the oil, the upgrade to the cargo would be? That'll do. Large, because we haven't got enough money because it's 500. When we get 500, that would have now just doubled what we get out of that room. I'm going to scoot time up to 1 year, not by year, but at least by get out of November, get into December, and get into the 1860s, just so time can pass a little bit in this. So it does show a new year. No vehicles or not, but hey. So at least there's now 3 boats on that line. So in theory, 8k each trip. That should hopefully do a lot, and that should hopefully get this to eventually upgrade. And also this upgrade. Which should do us a decent show. Oh, we're over to 27 minutes. Singapore farm. Which I will admit doesn't really have any food things nearby. Oh well, Han has a iron, which must be black flare. Obviously that ship is now what's costing us. At least that one doesn't go. I think they've obviously fixed the crashing now. So obviously that wasn't a lot. We really need to get that to be connected at some point. I do like the old school looking docks. It's a shame that the buildings don't upgrade to a more modern look when time goes on. It doesn't look like we're going to take that much longer until we actually break even again, to be honest. Because any investment will be a lot of money. Oh, there's another one. Cool one. So quite potentially we could get that still at some point, because and actually you're in a little cove as well, so you're there as well. So 2 ship routes to here, and then that can truck down to there, then truck to there, then dispersed, especially up to here because they want that option anyway. So that would also make probably make a decent amount of money. It's one of the more harder ones. Oil and wood, I think, is the most makes the most. I think, if I remember rightly. Do I take a loan out to get this to be done? I'm so tempted to say yes. Oh, there's 2 ships having a drag race. But, oh, I don't know. Because we're paying for costs still, so that's the only problem with that new ship. And that would actually make that ship route more profitable if it has another stop on it. Because then it's only a short trip that doesn't actually carry anyone. Which is what I'd want. So, you know what? It's 500 which you need for the dock. Dunk. So if I put that there, then it can't actually loan. Put that there. Grab you. You. After that port there, if you can travel all the way down here for that dock, and then bugger off that way. At least that now actually makes a little bit more sense of going that way around, and it doesn't try and squish past that bit anymore. So I'm going to keep it paused, go to that, configure, that's just going to collide. I'm so tempted to fall make it larger. Money, which I don't have. Ooh. Straighten it up. Put it so it's actually in a bit more of a promising location. Like I said, money I don't have. Go straighten. Do that. Do that. Cargo. Ouch. Do I make money if I delete roads? No. So I'm back up to 10 grand all alone again. What am I doing? Not like that. Do that. Do that. And go bonk. Bonk. That to start with. Get back onto both terminals, please. Thank you. I'm going to keep it paused while I'm doing this. So it wants some oil up here, really. So you can have the shortest route possible to end up getting it up there. Fair enough, it's going to have to do an awful turnaround, but I'm coming out of that. That is Kirk fuel. Fuel delivery. And I will make sure that can only do fuel. I suppose I'm not delete. So it can only load fuel at that point. And I'm doing that for future proofment. I'm going to say at least 3 can go on that. Colour code them to the blue. Get going. And while I'm here, where's the E up here? Configure. All those. That's extend. Extend. That should hold enough cargo. For the future. Likewise with up here. Extend and extend by 1. So hopefully that should help out a lot more as well. Don't think there's any other places which I need to do that with. Not really, because I don't know how else actually gets delivered food or oil at the moment, so they both want construction materials. So yeah. So that will hopefully start going, or we can actually send it somewhere else and start putting it somewhere else. Instead of just doing one place. What do you think? So hopefully they might actually start dropping off some of that here and putting it onto that. Once that town puts the call out for it. Now that looks a bit more healthier there now. They're not throwing the oil away anymore, which is what you want. You don't want, them to do. This will eventually get stuck out possibly at that angle or something built along here. Did we only put 3 on that route? No, I did, obviously didn't only put 3 on that, yeah. They won't make any money for a little bit of time, they will cost. But eventually, once that puts the oil onto both sides, it should hopefully do that. So what is your fuel consumption currently? So hopefully that means Burnham's Cook over here should put the call out on that. It's currently not got anything, it only needs 36. Anyway, so it will make a little bit of money. It's not yet put any out or call out yet. Shouldn't take much to put the call out. But that one didn't. None of them have. But like I said, eventually they should put the call out. For the money. For the oil. To actually make food as delivered. But they still have to pile some into stores. So, how many trucks does this route have? Let's put one more. Not no money. I did put that pressed it. So that will. Oh, oil is getting put on there now. So that should now make a smidge more money. Especially when it comes down here, that actually has a reason for the dock on one way. A lot of food, a lot of grain, farms, pretty much on the map. It's a shame they got rid of the requirement of meat, but hey ho. Yeah, that will always have to throw some away. It's the start of the production line. As long as it's full, I don't mind. These are the ones I don't want them to throw those. And what it's putting out is only 45 anyway, which is its half, which is half what it can do. That food. Loan on vehicle. Pause. How many vehicles do I have on you? 3 vehicles. I'm going to not dump any more on you. On you. Just because you're throwing stuff off. 4 vehicles should be right for you. That should hopefully make things a lot more efficient to be done with. And that's what I want to do, to be efficient. So yes, fuel is getting put down here. So it is now, they are asking for fuel. Just happens to ship on its way. So I hope Omskirk should be ordering some of the fuel, which it is. If I can get right down here, very efficient on everything, on what it needs. There's a load of fuel, food, water, and oil shipping wise. Apparently there's no food being shipped at the moment. That's a lie. There's a lot down here. It's not actually getting anywhere. At the moment, if I put any more of these in, it won't help. It'll just fill this up too much. I've just noticed that's a large dock. There's a large cargo dock. No, it's not. That's large. Nah, that's a small. Theory, you have now been picked. And you're travelling with 3 bits on you. At least 2 of them are now happily handling that quite good. That was actually quite nice time for one to arrive a moment ago. Literally picked up and went. I don't know why some of it's going here and going straight back out in there. So what I'm tempted to do is grab you, go to that, and go to that, pause, so it doesn't unload, and it will only pick up food. And that's it. So that can hopefully do a lot more. And that should hopefully stop sending the food, the oil onto that, and it might send it straight back onto that. Or it probably end up putting it onto there and getting it into that tank. But that's what once it figures out that it can't actually carry them. And that's just to make it a lot more efficient. And I keep saying efficient. It's actually obviously starting to put some on that now. So there's 4 bits in there still. Main thing is it's not actually shoving any out onto that line now. There's still 4 there, it hasn't figured out that it can't do it yet. It'll eventually either throw it in the bin or put it actually on the route. So I'm guessing that is the oil ship down there. it'll make a little profit off of doing that. And it will boost it, and it might even hit $1 million actually on that. Which we will be quite happy for. I'm so tempted to actually save that cargo. Those trucks stay there. Just to make sure. See, let it go. If I can repay that loan before I end this episode, I will be happy. I have no idea where the other ship is on that line. There's one there. This is that one. Oh, it's there. Two ships coming in at one minute. And right turn. And in that one comes. And drops off. I didn't even see how much money that made. That's all gone, but it's only 3 bits anyway, but anything can help. Anything little helps. So that should start getting a good, decent amount coming towards it now. That's got 7 on. Oh, there's only one. Yeah, it's sent some man. It sent some all the way back up here again. I don't think I'm going to get this loan paid off before I end the episode. Oh well. So, on that note then, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe. Now you'll have an awesome day. Goodbye.